Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Bleach Mobile 3D. So it has been roughly about 2 weeks since the last video of this, and I do apologize. There's been quite a few things happening in the good old personal life, which has been quite satisfying, honestly. So I just wanted to say that, and in the last video I did ask a question to you guys and wanted to go ahead and share some comments that you ended up having. So let's get to it. So in the last episode, I asked everyone who was your favorite character to play as inside the entirety of Bleach Mobile 3D. Got quite a few comments, but most of the people were saying that Full Hollow Ichigo was kind of their favorites, which I don't disagree with. He seems like he's crazy, but I haven't actually experienced him for myself just yet. And because so many people said it, I just wanted to mention that, because we also got some comments from Mason Alex, which said that Yamamoto, I know he's paid to win him, I just couldn't resist. Recently I got him, and boy, his overall gameplay is satisfying. He's like a fire version of Toshiro, the normal one. He's long range, does burn, and recovers HP. He's crazy. So I don't disagree with that. I've been fighting a lot of them at Inner Selection recently, and he is overwhelming. And he seems quite fun to play, so thank you for that. We also have Zoinks, which said their favorite character to play is ULQUIORRA, because he's my favorite character inside Bleach. He feels smooth to use, and he's worked best for some of my main team's bonds. So honestly, I don't know what ULQ V2 is going to be based on in the future in terms of bonds, but I'm hoping it ends up being relevant, because I'm also getting quite close to getting the other ULQUIORRA as well. I'm like, I think I'm at 41 out of 50 now. So I'm slowly getting there, and that means I'll be able to use this ULQUIORRA for bonds and the actual equips. I'm hoping that both of them end up being bonds for important characters in the future, like, I don't know, like, what if they dropped a Hogyoku Aizen and every Arrancar had a bond with him? That'd be neat. But that was our question for the day. And while I go ahead and pop into the actual goal for today, which is going to be us doing the ULQUIORRA Resurrection entire set of quests and seeing how things go, I want to ask another question here. So in the entirety of Bleach, what would you say is your favorite arc? Because I've been recently thinking quite a bit about the different arcs inside Bleach and what I enjoy about them and kind of what the series means to me. Because I feel as if I'm getting very nostalgic for kind of manga that have passed or have already wrapped up over the process of their kind of runs. Bleach is one of those ones that kind of hits me in the heart quite a bit. Naruto hurts a lot. There's also stuff that's like more obscure, like Dorohedoro I finished recently, and like I'm sitting in my heart currently. But in terms of Bleach, every arc has such an interesting and different feel to it. The Fullbring arc has its own, like, the Fullbring arc is basically a weird return to the slice of life stuff, but also it's where I feel most at home when watching Bleach. Like, I feel like the warmest memories I have is from the early parts of like the first section of Bleach and the in-between section between Soul Society and Hueco Mundo with the Arrancar encounters. I feel like those like weird slice of life hybrids made me as a kid at least enjoy Bleach a hell of a lot more, because it felt like it was just like this weird, oh, sometimes I'm a super cool sword man, sometimes I'm just a weird student that has strange weirdos around me. And the Fullbring arc really encapsulates that so well, especially in the new characters that showed up. But I don't know if I could say that's my favorite. I think out of everything, 1000 Year Blood War has kind of surpassed it for me at this point. But that's my question for today to you guys. What would you say is your favorite arc from the entirety of Bleach, and why? In the next episode, we'll try and discuss things. I'll put some comments in the video and we'll just have a good time with it. So it should work out. Honestly, it's just, there's so much inside Bleach. And granted, a huge section in the middle is all one big arc, unfortunately. So it's kind of hard to put a finger on certain parts of Hueco Mundo. Because, like, Hueco Mundo is one big chunk, technically. But they separate them into getting to Hueco Mundo, the filler arc below Hueco Mundo, the actual inside of Las Noches, the outside of Las Noches and Arrancar battles, the Lust, which is like the top of the battles along with Fake Karakura Town, and then the like Final Getsuga Tensho part. But like all of that is usually just called the like Orihime Rescue arc, which is weird, up until the Fake Karakura Town shift, which is a really big stretch of time. Like, there are certain fights during that entire section that I love so much. Like, if I could separate just the chunks of Las Noches into their own arcs, I would say one of my favorite sections is Ichigo versus Grimmjow into Nui Tora, into Kenny versus Nui Tora, and then into fucking Byakuya and Kenny against Yami. Like, all those 3 sections I would treat as one big fight arc, and that is one of the best sections in the entirety of Las Noches. It's just that transition in the power scaling and seeing the number just go up between each one is perfect to me. And it's good stuff. I remember when I was younger, I tried to workshop my own Zanpakuto. I had to like go find sketches and what I was actually trying to make, because I forget what the actual abilities were. But I was one of those kids. I was always trying to like write up my own stuff and abilities and powers and shit. Like, I remember what I used to try and pitch for like my Naruto power, which was super weird when I was like writing my own stuff and trying to like crack jokes. My whole Naruto power is kind of similar to what Boruto's Boruto stream shit was. Because what Boruto does is he has 2 clones push his feet. But like those kinds of swirls and like momentum based stuff, exactly what I was thinking of for my stuff as well. Like, I like the idea of complete unbeatable speed. It's also why Soifon's one of my favorite captains out of the entirety of like the series. Like, she doesn't do a heck of a lot, but her design is pretty great. I don't know if I can actually, if I look at like her character as a whole, I don't know if I'd be a huge fan. But like her ability, her assassin thing, her like powers, it's good shit. I think a lot of my captains that I like the most out of Bleach is very focused on, hey, what were their actions through the story? So Kenny, I like him less because he is just this cheat code. He's an answer to any fight, and there feels like there's no risk aside from the fact that his number is going to go higher. Like even the Gremmy scene, shit hits the fan in there, but you never feel like Kenny is gonna lose. He just kind of answers every single thing that Gremmy throws out, which is cool as a concept, but because it's just a straight answer, I like him less. Characters like Toshiro and like the struggle that he has, characters like Byakuya and his whole... There's 2 sides to Byakuya. There's the fact that I love his character and his whole like nobility. However, I also think that he totally should have died during that fight with Knot. And I know I'm on like the other side of the camp for a lot of people, but I feel like his development would have went really well if he would have been the stepping stone to having everyone else's power go up. Like, oh god, Byakuya died to the actual invasion. Circumstances actually matter a lot. Oh no, we need to find a new captain for his squad. Hey Renji, do you want to take over with your new Bankai Zanpakuto Super Saiyan God super ability? Cool. Get that new Haori. I would love that. But naturally, Kubo didn't have that in mind for his plans. Byakuya was still needed. And I mean, I like his new Ogi, but it feels like the smallest power-up between any of the different new abilities, you know? Like, the Ogi thing is neat, and it's like, oh, I'll just abandon defense. Just don't block, forehead. But Toshiro becomes the adult, which is super cool. Kenny's new, like, Bankai is fucking rad. Renji's new thing is super cool. The new Bankai of Rukia is awesome. The entirety of True Zangetsu is amazing. So everyone gets these big power-ups aside from Byakuya, like he wasn't even meant to be there in the first place. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Actually, I've been meaning to get to the novel again soon, because I only read the first entire volume. Apparently all 3 of them are getting translated as it goes. Like, apparently number 3 is almost all the way done now. So I need to get back into that. The issue is, I've been reading Steel Ball Run. I am now all the way ass deep in D4C and getting very confused despite it being in color even now. But it's such good shit. So I've been trying to marathon through all of that. I've been rereading Pun Pun a wee bit. I've read like a third of that so far. So I've been doing a lot of reading on the bus as I've been transiting, because I've just been fucking going all over the place this last week. Like, I've been going to like parades, and there was like date things happening, and then we made like potted plants, and I had to host a prom dance. It was weird. It was a hell of a time, and the city became like this weird war zone almost, where the entirety of downtown basically became a celebration for the basketball win. And I'm not very sports ball-y man, you know me, but I'm down to show some fucking Canadian patriotism. So I went down there, and on the day of, I didn't even know if the parade was happening until I went to college, and I was told, hey, there's totally a parade today. Want to go down there? To which I respond, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Because that's my unfortunate habit of just like, oh, thing comes up, I guess I'll do it. A difficulty that came up is only 4 people wanted to go, and the person that invited me was blind. Which, someone who's blind is very susceptible to trampling. Unfortunately, that is a unmistakable part of this world. So during the entire time, I was like trying to grasp onto her shirt while she held my arm, and I was trying to drag her through the crowd, trying to get things done. And I remember she mentioned at one point, I fucking lost my shit at this. She was like, you know, I used to be wild before I was blind. And I was like, oh yeah? What happened? She was like, oh, you know, it's hard when you end up not having your vision anymore. I'm like, yeah, but think about how wild you can be in the dark. And we just fucking lost our shit. And afterwards, I just like, it just came out. The joke just fucking writ itself, and I was happy. It was a good day. Honestly, I had to go to an appointment afterwards, so how we ended up getting dismissed is they were invited to hop up onto like a shed's roof to party up there. People were like shotgunning beers and like screaming and wooing while the like NBA men pulled up. So when I had to leave, it was roughly about like 3 o'clock or so. You know, it was a hell of a time. But I was like, all right, I gotta go, guys. And they start shuffling to get up to the shed, and I'm like, okay, I'll boost you guys up. We'll push you onto the roof. It'll be a great time. So here we go. I push on every kind of part. It goes up. They get onto the roof. They get bruised all to hell, apparently. I didn't know about it until afterwards, but it's not easy to climb 1 story for someone who has no upper arm strength. Makes sense, honestly. But they did it. And I look up at the 2 friends that I have now put and stranded on a roof, including 1 blind girl, and go, bye, guys. And they wave me away and go, bye. And I walk away. And it wasn't until I got like 10 minutes away from the actual thing that I was like, maybe stranding a blind girl on a roof and just walking away is a bad call. And I later learned that we didn't even need to boost her up there, or anyone up there, because there was a ladder to get onto the roof. So in the end, it was all safe. It was all good to go, and we had a good laugh about it later. It was a fun day. Honestly, like I've been getting out way too much, and I've been talking about like cutting down on going out, but then there's such weirdly enriching things. Is there no music right now? This is weird. This is a weird time. Huh. So there's just been so much going on everywhere, and everything is so weirdly enriching and worth doing that I've just kind of been accepting it, unfortunately. But then like carrying this momentum has been killing me. So I'm gonna cut down. I say again, just struggling. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. Tomorrow I have a party in celebration for my birthday, which is on Sunday. So I'm meant to go up to a barbecue, and we're having a good time, setting up some horseshoes, making a jelly-filled pool. We might go to a real pool because that's kind of a good call because it's start of like summer. We're doing like a big thing for it. It should be a good time. I'm making brownies. It'll be fun. But that is one more plan before Intercession Week does start properly. which is going to be so nice. Intersession week is basically reading week for anyone that's in America. It's 1 week straight of just, you're supposed to be studying for, whether that be exams, or that be for like finishing assignments. It's a catch-up week, basically. But I am caught up fully, aside from like a little bit of essay stuff. So what that means is I can just fucking chill, and I can just do nothing. And I can invite people over and just have like a night of just relaxing with peeps and have a good time. I can just sleep. I can fucking sleep. It'll be magical. So I'm looking quite forward to everything. Everything sounds so nice when you lay it out on paper, man. After you've been so busy, being able to write down into a video form, I am gonna be able to get sleep, feels fantastic. I don't know how reading weeks end up going for people in America, whether it shares the same week as like Canadian college stuff, but last year, I believe that it was around the same time as well. Like last semester it was around, I believe, March? Don't quote me on that. I'm actually gonna back away a wee bit because I'm gonna end up dying. That's bad. Death is never the answer. So we'll try and avoid that while doing some DPS anyway. Just trying to dodge around this shit. Whew! Oh, I died. My teammates didn't even die. I just had to be more careful. Here, let's retry that. We don't lose the ticket, so we're fine with just trying it over again. This is toward the point where it starts to get a little bit harder, but we'll get to it. This current event has the ULQUIORRA V2's points boosted, so it's really important for me to actually get this done as far as I can. My goal is to push all the way, like, in. I don't know how far that goes, but we'll see. God, my phrasings today are just all kinds of off. It's okay. I'll blame it on the sleepy morning. I haven't had my coffee just yet. It works out. It is... Oh god, it's 12:40. Oh dear, how has time passed? God damn it, I need to get things done faster. I ended up trying to record a video on Guilty Crown today, and then immediately after starting it, it went into maintenance for half an hour, so I decided to pop onto this to do a recording afterwards as well. I'm trying to like get stuff done before I have to go and... Okay, I have something else to do today, man. I have... So I discovered a new app by the name of Buns. I tried it out for a while. I used it for a while. I got back to it recently. You get to trade your, like, useless crap for a bunch of better stuff. Today, I'm going to trade my book from Kagero days for a little cat lip balm that is unopened in plastic. So I need to go and get that done. It's very important. So I just have that one thing to get done today. It's not a huge deal. I just need to get out. It's okay. But it's more stuff to get done today. So I want to set this up to render before I head out and kind of get that done. I also just kind of didn't want to do face cam stuff, you know? Like I'm feeling... I feel like I want to get in the habit of doing face cam stuff less. Like I don't mind it, but I feel like I enjoy it less. Like, when I was doing Devil May Cry stuff, I was finding myself just being so much more open. I think it's because I'm not anxious about the camera and trying to, like, play to it and talk to it. So, I think it might be something to try and plan around. I think that the Journey stream I did recently as well just felt a hell of a lot better to do the Journey without the face cam. Alright. Here we go. Yami's just getting fucked right now. Oh, man. The issue is my roses kind of kick his ass, because whenever he gets rosed on, his chaos goes up, and he walks in random directions without actually being able to attack you and lock on. So, that's good stuff. Oh yeah, I also have... Okay, at some point next week, I'm going to see Avengers Endgame again, because apparently they're re-releasing the movie with new footage. And I really enjoyed that movie, and I'm honestly down to see it again, because I don't mind it, and anything new works for me. I want an excuse to go see it again anyway, and I was going to wait till it goes on Netflix, but that is so far away. Like, Infinity War was just added a couple weeks ago to Netflix. It takes such a long time to actually get transferred over. A long time being like half a year, but you know what I mean. It's a lot in internet time. I want to see more about that movie. I want to actually re-experience it because there's so much in there. But yeah, there's always more stuff if you keep on thinking about the stuff you can do, you know? Been fun though. We are on to another stage here. I don't know if I can actually get past any of these, but let's see. I don't often go into this chapter. I didn't end up dashing forward. Damn it. Ba. Alright, I'll awaken. Pop this off. We'll keep on moving forward. He's so good at clearing waves, man. That's his specialty, honestly. His specialty is just killing as many enemies in a row as possible. Ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. So I think that actual like shift in the music as well, when it starts like having the hard guitars, is the fact that this is the end of the stage. That's like the boss that just spawned, like these guys. So after these guys, it should just end, I believe. Let's find out though. Honestly, I haven't really caught on to the music cues just yet. Like this is a different track because this is the one that I awaken into. Let's see. That was the end. Okay. I'll take it. In that case, we could probably try another one. I think as far as we can get is a good call. Because that gets me more points no matter what. Oh, also, the new banner that dropped as of a couple days ago was actually the Grimjow 2 banner. He's fantastic, so you actually want to get him. He's worth getting. I'm not personally pulling because he is going to be a trade back in a future banner I care about. So I'm probably going to wait for that one at that point. I'm also saving up for Swimsuit Unohana, which is going to be soon, so we are getting to that point. Honestly, this month has just kind of flown by. I didn't actually realize that it's already been 2 weeks since last video of Bleach Mobile 3D. Just time gets away from me a lot whenever things are going on. Last one was posted on the 7th of June. This one is on the 21st, so it's wild. I'm trying to get in the habit of 2 videos per day, and just kind of relaxing with some of them. Because I find for myself at least, like, 2 videos a day at least lets me post the things I want to, and I still really get to enjoy random chillin', you know? Here, pop this off, dash in, tornado it up, and we'll keep on clearing. Are we in the tar pool park? One sec. You guys can chill. Yeah, it's a tar pool park. How dare you guys go to my favorite tar pool? Time for you all to die. God damn. Oh, you killed my friends. Oh no. Oh no. I probably shouldn't have abandoned them to go and talk about the tar pool. That may have been a bad call. Well, I need to go kill these lightning boys. Whoop. Here. We can kill them. We'll get there. Those lightning boys are actually really terrifying, though. They do a lot of damage. I actually have dealt with them before, so I know how much of a problem they're supposed to be. Please tell me you're the last guy. Oh, you dodged. What? Go away. Please be the last one. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty, on to Grimjow. I feel like bosses become a lot easier with this chaos thing, so we actually might have potential to beat him. He might be our cap, though. Alright, dash that forward, awaken into this, and do it up. Man, I kind of wish having an actual Ichigo on my team, though. Like, honestly, I miss using Don Guy. I might try and do some deploying of him at some point soon, because I'm missing his gameplay. I love ULQUIORRA, he's fun, but I'm starting to get sick of just playing him. I feel like he'd actually be good for a second bond anyway, so it's not really a huge deal. Or not second bond, like second party member. Like an assist. Here we go. I should probably get away from Grimjow when he's doing those things, because he actually does do a lot of damage. Alright guys, be careful, please, when you're fighting against this big boy. He's a very scary man. Pop that off, and we'll keep on shooting it up. Yeah, okay. My friends are dying. Stop walking into him whenever he's doing his charges, man. That's all your guys' fault. Here. I'm having trouble trying to keep the actual camera on him, unfortunately. It's because I keep on trying to dodge around his shenanigans. At least my things are ranged, so I can kind of be careful with things. Pop that off. Do that, and down to the ground. Oh, no. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, jeez. I could probably beat that, though. I just need to get some higher DPS beforehand. Here, we'll try one more time. Alrighty, Grimmy. It's time for us to fuck it up. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop all of these, honestly. It's not really a huge deal, and I want to use my Awakening on Grimmjow immediately after he comes out anyway. I'll just use my NAD for now. I'm trying to think of what the best way of trying to get my team out of his areas is. Do I just have to dash away like 3 times and hope that they come out with me? Because I don't actually know how you control your fellow teammates. I'll try it out. I'll try to like dash out multiple times and see if it affects anything. Here, I'm also going to Awaken here. Here, I'm going to save these other abilities for when he's going to pop his stuff. I want to make sure I have one charge of everything as it goes to keep him stunned. I think that's a good call. Oh, I just messed up. That's okay, though. I was unawakening regardless. But he stunned him again. Here, if we can just keep the stuns whenever he's using his actual abilities and get his guard breaks on then, that'd be great. Like here. I'll pop my single charges of these. Oh, I gotta pop both. Because if I pop it now... Oh, but it eats half my health bar if I end up not being able to stun him properly. Like, that broke him, but he still did the ability. Damn! He actually has more health than last time when we did this. Kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna pop my third, and then I'm gonna actually pop this and Awaken again. Here. I can do plenty of hits on this to actually guarantee a chaos, so that's nice. We'll get him down to bar 5 in this case, because we actually have the Awakening still, but what is my answer beyond this? Because I only have this one ability, and then he'll end up using his NAD to actually hit me here and kill like half my health. Just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. This is the kind of gameplay I'm looking for, though, out of the games like this. There's actually like difficulty inside this. I'm using strategy. Wish I could actually command the rest of my team, though. I do feel like if I could like press a button to go, hey, teammates, spread out. That'd be great. Here, we're getting there. I only have 42 more seconds, though. If I start using my NAD more often. Actually, NAD is a good call. Because NAD will actually give me a bit of extra chaos while I'm going at this as well. Knocks him away and lets me do more combos. I'll actually be able to get another Awakening here, but I don't know if I'll be able to do 3 bars with it. Here. We have 20 more seconds. We have 3 bars to break down. I'm going to have a breakdown. We're down to 2. I don't think there's much of a chance here, though. DPS just isn't there. Damn it. What would my call be here, then? Maybe try it one more time. Here, okay, okay. I'll cut to the tail end of the next attempt to see if we actually end up getting it. If we don't, we don't. If we do, we do the do. Yeah, no. That is about how that ends up going. All right. Unfortunately, even if you dash out like 3 times with your actual things, your teammates will just stay in and be like, oh, what do you mean there's a red circle? So that is unfortunately the cap that I can kind of go to for right now. I definitely think that I need just a little bit more power and I'll be able to embrace things. But for right now, we'll go ahead and claim all our diamonds and have a good old time with that. So I actually wonder how much ranking we got off of that, and we'll probably end up sweeping the quest that was underneath Grimmjow's thing. Actually get things done, because this is actually gonna give us a lot of fortune coins as well. I'm probably gonna save these for when there's a really good like roulette around, because I do want to have as many as possible. They have that reoccurring universal shard one that I want to try and use stuff on, because universal shards are so goddamn helpful. I'm currently trying to work on ULQUIORRA up to rank, I think 10 is the next one, and it is an expensive thing. But I'm actually glad I was able to get past chapter 4. Honestly, that was kind of my barricade before I had ULQUIORRA'S, so it's good to be able to actually progress further for once. It's always pleasant. So we got up to chapter 5, round 3. And I'd say that's worth it. I'd say it all works out. In that case, we are going to go ahead and pop... Wait, clear the stage first. This one. Okay, so 10. Sweep all the way into it. There we go. And we'll do all 8 of these as well. I'm going to get more today, and I'll probably try to do Grimmjow's thing a bit more to see if just bashing my head against the wall will end up working. But for right now, I will absolutely take that. And there's plenty of benefits here to actually get and claim. So we'll get free diamonds. We get these like tickets off of it. Plenty of actually purple materials, which I do need. Jushiro shards, which will let me sell those because I will never end up using them. He's a good bond, but not for the people I'm using. More stuff here, more stuff there. Honestly, 17k points is going to give me a lot of stuff. Jeez. I'd say ULQUIORRA definitely killed it this time around. Wonder what rank I'm going to end up having by the end of this. A lot of people pulled on ULQUIORRA stuff, so I imagine a lot of people are actually going to have a pretty high rank. Jeez. I'm going to just skip past this. They're all the same. Oh, no. And there we go. We're up to 16k. The rest of these are all just the same benefits all the way up to 25k, so I think that's worth it. Right now, we are in place 55. Sounds about right. Jeez, people push. But I will absolutely take that. Can I actually do anything for ULQUIORRA right now to actually upgrade him any further? Unfortunately, I need a hell of a lot more universal shards. He is at +4 red, which is quite nice. His realm's maxed out. His skills are all good. I don't think I can actually give him much from what he got today. In that case, do I have anyone I can actually evolve here that I haven't done just yet? Like, I think I had one bond ready. Who is this Ichigo equipped to? Because if it's someone that's already at rank 10, I wouldn't mind it. Here, let's check this. So you have Grimmjow and all the shenanigans. You actually have the Ichigo. What rank are you currently, Byakuya? You're currently rank 10, so it actually would affect you still. I will actually give that to you. Here you go. That's 9k extra power. Thank you. Not a great bond because he is only SR, but I will absolutely take it. And that is going to be the video for today. I'm probably just going to try and relax a little bit more with Bleach Mobile 3D today. I missed a lot of the morning activities, but like, there's a lot to get done. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to try to get back to this within the next couple of days. I'm going to try to get 2 videos up a day every day for at least this week. So we'll see how it goes. For right now, thank you for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.